Hello Nightmares and welcome back to another video. We're starting off with some eye drops, and of course the process for putting these in is never really easy, so enjoy this nice little face of me post eye drops. Yeah. And then we're going to take a scrunchie and we're going to put our hair up, get it all out of the way. I like to use a little head washing headband to just keep all the little pieces of hair out of my face. I don't really use primer, but I do like a good moisturizer, so I'm using this one. The next thing I'm going to do is apply that, and then I'm going to wait a bit and apply the REM Beauty Sweetener Foundation in the shade Fair 1 In. I'm going to apply this all over my face, neck, and chest with a damp sponge in thin layers. I like to use thin layers because I believe personally it does a more cohesive and blended look and doesn't look as cakey in my opinion. It also doesn't give that cracked effect. For this part, I'm taking a damp makeup wipe and just kind of going around and cleaning up my lips and cleaning up my jewelry. I do this so of course it looks more cohesive, but so lip products do apply better without the, foundation kind of getting on there and gunking things up. Here I'm applying my contour shade, and I'm applying that to just underneath my cheekbones and of course on my temples and underneath my jaw. Here's a little bit of the process of me blending that out. I wish I could say that putting my contour on is a quick process, but I really try to make a symmetry to my face and I kind of struggle with that, so I go back and forth, and sometimes it can take me like 20 minutes to get my contour just right. For this portion, I'm going to take this black shade from Moda Beauty and I'm just going to use that to fill in and define my eyebrows a little bit. This is a shape that I have always done. I haven't really tried many different shapes with my eyebrows. I've never been one to shave brows. Now I'm going to contour my eye shape a little bit and add a little bit of depth to my look. It's kind of like laying out a roadmap for how I want my shadow to look. And of course I'm going to deepen that with the Armand Tesla shade here, and I'm going to put that in the hollows of my eyes and just kind of blend that out a little bit. And that's a more defined shape here. And of course I'm going to go back in with that first shade and just kind of connect the top and bottom portion of my eyes a little bit. And I'm just going to pat that in and kind of drag it down towards my inner corner, but not all the way. And you'll see why I'm not dragging it all the way in here in a second. So for right here, I'm using this beautiful sparkly red Odin's eyeshadow, and I'm just going to fill in all of that not super defined space. And I'm trying to do this as evenly as possible. This shadow is like a cream to powder type formula, so it's a little finicky to move around. Of course, I can't do a simple look to save my life, but this is my attempt at that for like an everyday wear, I suppose. And this black shade, this is just a plain black shadow from Sunset Cosmetics, and I'm going to use that to make a faux eyeliner. Eyeliner for me is hit or miss. It really irritates my eyes a lot, so a lot of the eyeliner you see is just eyeshadow that I do. I only use little bits of eyeliner here and there to do very technical things, but for the most part it's just eyeshadow. Here I'm coming in with said eyeliner. This one's from Lashy Doodle. And I'm just kind of making a guide for the inner points of my eyes, and then I'm connecting that with this Vivid Matte NYX liner and just doing a very thin line underneath my waterline. I didn't really want to fill in my waterline for this look because I was trying to do a more, casual, not super crazy look. And I'm going back in with that black shadow to kind of thicken and widen the outer corner line, just to widen it up a little bit. And this black lip liner from Sunset Makeup, I'm going to be making an ombre lip look. I'm then filling in the inner parts of my lip with the Girl Cult gloss here to create this ombre effect. And of course, here is the finished look. This jacket I thrifted and I thought it would be cool to do makeup inspired by it. And this lovely necklace I got from Vulcan's Forge. And of course, I really hope that you all had a very lovely and happy and safe holiday. I hope that you all are doing well. And of course, I am looking so forward to all of the great things I have planned for content for the coming year for you guys. I hope that you continue to have a great day, a great week, a great month, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Sweet dreams.